Hello everyone. Welcome back to this channel. On this occasion, we'll once again be discussing several leaks that I've managed to find and that I think are quite interesting to talk about. This information comes from fairly credible sources. Alright, without further ado, let's jump straight into the discussion. Okay, in this discussion, we'll be talking about the changes that occurred in Beta 2.6 v3, starting from changes to special attacks, core skills, up to Mindscape Cinema. This information was obtained from Gachabase and Hakushin. For Gachabase, I used the CN version because the English version has not been updated yet. Therefore, if there are any awkward translations, please bear with me. There are 3 characters that are the main highlights of this update: Suna, Arya, and Harumasa. So, what changes occurred for these 3 characters? The first changes affect the character Suna. In Beta v3, Suna received 2 major adjustments, namely to her EX special skill and Mindscape Cinema. For the EX special skill, the energy cost was reduced from 75 points to 70 points. This reduction in energy cost has a positive impact on the smoothness and comfort of skill rotations. In addition, there was a significant change to the damage multiplier values. Previously, the teamwork damage multiplier was recorded at 1656.4% plus 248.6%, but it has now been changed to 1905%. Meanwhile, the teamwork days multiplier also changed, from 903.7% plus 903.7% to 978.9%. Next is Mindscape Cinema. Out of Suna's 6 Mindscape Cinemas, only Mindscape Cinema 1 received changes. The previous effect, which restored 20 energy when Suna entered the battlefield, has now been adjusted and reduced to only 15 energy. Although this is a numerical decrease, the change can be understood as a balancing measure considering the increased energy efficiency of her EX special skill explained earlier. Next, the focus shifts to the character Arya. Arya received adjustments to her core skill in Mindscape Cinema. For the core skill, her core passive gained a new additional effect that increases Arya's anomaly proficiency by 120 points. In addition, the multipliers of her bloom effect were also increased across several values, becoming 30.8%, 16%, 40%, 2.8%, and 4%, compared to the previous values of 29.6%, 15.4%, 38.4%, 2.7%, and 3.9%. Although these increases may look small numerically, a buff is still a buff. Her additional ability was also changed, where the previous effect that increased anomaly mastery by 90 points was removed. However, this removal does not necessarily constitute a nerf, as the effect was essentially transferred and integrated into the core passive. Functionally, this actually results in an overall improvement for Arya. For Mindscape Cinema 1, there was no mechanical change to the effect, only an adjustment in wording. Previously, the effect was written as basic attack, skill, and EX special Arya ignoring -10% ether anomaly build-up rest. It has now been reworded to ignoring 10% ether anomaly build-up rest. This change was made to clarify the effect. The last character to receive adjustments is Harumasa. The changes to Harumasa cover aspects related to dodge and potential awakening. For the dodge mechanic, the days multiplier from the Thunder Chaser effect was removed, leaving only the additional damage multiplier. Previously, Thunder Chaser had a days multiplier of 23%. Meanwhile, the most significant change to Harumasa lies in his potential awakening. The previous effect, which granted a 12% attack increase for 12 seconds after using EX Special, Chain Attack, or Ultimate, has now been changed. In the latest version, the 12% attack increase is now permanent with no duration, and an additional new effect has been added that allows Dash Attack and Thunder Chaser to ignore 15% of the target's electric rest for 12 seconds. This resistance ignore effect directly increases Harumasa's damage potential, especially against enemies with high electric resistance. Based on all the changes that have been explained, it can be concluded that the Beta 2.6 v3 update generally provides performance improvements for all three characters. Therefore, these changes can be viewed as fairly positive buffs that may influence the game's meta going forward. Alright, that's all for now, everyone. So, what do you think about today's discussion? Please write your views, opinions, and speculations in the comment section. Don't forget to share this information with your friends who also play Zenless Zone Zero, and make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any other important updates. See you in the next update.